what they should do is pull an Al Davis on Kyle, and that saying force him into being an OC and get a real head coach, because Kyle has no friggin' clue
Yeah.
how to coach people, how to be a leader of men, how to not destroy his own team by talking about how bad they are in front of the media, etc., etc.,
Mhm.
etc. It's just pathetic. I know he's a great OC, but as a head coach, no. Uh, him with Trey, like I said earlier, the only way Trey's ever going to get in is if somebody's hurt, because Kyle is going to absolutely force Trey to do his plays, and when he doesn't, Kyle don't like that.
Mm-mm.
I've heard rumors that Mullins got into a spat with Kyle because he made a fantastic play, but it wasn't per Kyle's
Mhm.
play, and he
Kyle
chewed
wanted
him
to throw
out
an interception
in
instead
front of
of
the
doing what he
team.
wanted to do. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, what kind of coach is that? Kyle's
Yeah.
ego is so huge that thinks he can be the quarterback,
Right.
and it's just pathetic.
Kind
Uh,
of.
I think Trey it needs to be given an opportunity to play, but I don't think he's going to get it. I don't think unless Purdy's not ready, and for some reason Darnold is lousy, which, well, we already know he is. Uh, I don't think he's going to ever get a chance to play unless some people are somebody is, you know, out because of an injury or something like that. Simply because Kyle has seen that. Well, look at his first play ever for the Niners, throws a touchdown. The next few plays, he ran him into the line. Who runs a quarterback in
Into the
through
line.
the A gap?
Why?
I mean, come on, dude.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
other
Why are you playing
team,
with
no
fire? You
other
know what
coach
happens.
does this.
You've been around football. You know what happens. What are you doing, dog? Fire the
Man,
Great says, I 100% agree with Spin's take and why I said Kyle's 50% OC, 10% head coach, 40% ego,
yeah,
3%
I
paprika,
think that's 100%.
dash of
I think
cinnamon.
that's 100. I think it's more like 80% ego, and well, I know he's a
All right,
good
Spinner.
OC, but I think he's 80% ego. It's pathetic. I really can't stand Kyle. Uh, I think Brock Purdy's good, but almost 50% of his teams that he played had a losing season. Come on. Of course he's able to put up 35 points against losers, but when he played Dallas, when he played Philly, he looked horrible. He looked like Garoppolo too, or Interceptolo too, I should say. Yeah.
Spinner, I got to go
Anyway,
through a few more calls, but I appreciate you, man.
all
Thanks for
right.
waiting
You
around.
have a great rest of your day, sir.
All right, have a good one. I'm going to get Jay Bird. TC's walking around looking for the perfect place. Lincoln's getting his hair ready, and Blaze Jam is either pulled over or not. But I'm going to get all you guys, and then I'm done. So we'll start with Jay Bird. What? ZJ Bird. What it do?
What's good, man? Can you hear me?
Hi. Yeah, where you calling from?
I'm calling from Arizona.
Cool. All right, man. What's up?
Yeah, too many Cardinals fans here, but
Too many Cardinals fans.
can
Did you
continue.
know Brock Purdy when he was a high school kid?
I
He's
did,
from out there. No, all right.
no, I didn't. I'm new here though, but
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I live in the same city he grew up in, so that's cool.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Yeah, but to continue off of what he said, I really agree with the whole Kyle getting a head coach thing. But I feel like with his ego, I think he be more realistic if he got an OC like how he did with McDaniel, and
Mhm.
kind of run it that way. So kind of relieving some stress off of him in terms of being a head coach and a offensive coordinator at the same time.
I agree. I mean, so many people criticize him that way. Like, man, you're more of a coordinator than a head coach. You want to prove people wrong? Delegate that. Delegate.
Mm-hmm.
Make an offensive coordinator. Let him call the plays. Say, I don't need to do it. There's so much more I bring to a team than that. Be one thing he could do. Andy Reid could do that.
Yeah, because I feel like, especially in that Eagles game, in the championship game, like that first drive the Eagles had, like I feel like he must not have been paying attention to something. Because why did he not challenge that play that Devontae Smith dropped the ball? You know what I mean? Like, was he not paying attention? Like, because it was a clear replay. Like, everybody saw it. Everybody
Seems to
saw it.
me a head coach doesn't miss that opportunity.
Exactly.
Coordinator might.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
because he might have been on the sideline looking at his plays, getting ready for the next drive and stuff.
Right, it's fourth down, and he's thinking, okay, what is my first play on my next? We're gonna get the ball. Is there gonna be a turnover on downs potentially? I'm gonna need to have a play ready in 30 seconds. And that's where his brain is instead of watching the game.
Just look at the big old jumbotron screen. It's showing you live.
If you're not watching the game, dog, who is?
Exactly. You're the head coach. You're supposed to be.
You're the head coach, man. D'Amico can't do that. Anthony Lynn can't do that. No, hey,
they're being coordinators. They're being coordinators. They're looking at their position.
It's not their call to say we need to challenge this play. That because if they're wrong, what's Kyle going to say? Thanks a lot, asshole. No, it's on you, dude. You're the head coach.
Exactly. Exactly.
Do you want to burn this challenge on the first drive of the game? Well, you didn't. You should have. That was the game.
Exactly. And another thing,
elbow would be in one piece if you had.
If you weren't so worried about throwing the deep shots at Ayuk, right? Anyways, I know you said that you don't think that Brock Purdy is capable of winning Super Bowl. He's a good quarterback, but in terms of just getting over that hump, you think he can't do it? Do you think if we brought somebody in like Kirk Cousins, he could truly get us there? Because I know that's like a big thing right now. No?
Yeah.
Will Trey Lance be our best option then?
I mean, what does that even mean? As long as any quarterback Kyle has as a head coach is getting hurt. I'm sorry. Is that morbid to say? It's happening. You're getting hurt. Sorry.
Yeah, that's why it's like, well, so even if Trey Lance is not the starter, I feel like I still get a good chance of seeing him this year. But do you think he comes in second, or do you think those reports with Breer and Schefter?
It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter, dude. Whatever, they're all going to play. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I really like people say like, oh, you can't say that Kyle gets his quarterbacks hurt all the time. Look at Matt Ryan. Well, Kyle wasn't the head coach of that team.
Yeah.
When Kyle has ultimate power, like he did in Washington, because his dad wasn't telling him no, and here, they do the quarterback. You're on your own. Otherwise. Because usually head coaches prioritize protecting the quarterback. That's what Pete Carroll does. But Kyle, he likes having someone he can point the finger to. Well, my quarterback was hurt. Well, my quarterback
was going to make him look better. And then if it works out and if it doesn't work out, then he has all the excuses, right?
Yep, that's right. Jay Bird, thank you, man.
All right.